こんにちは、チャートマスターの根崎ゆきです。5月10日金曜日のセッションリーキャップ取っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めていきましょう。
All of our subscribers get 10 minutes long. We try to keep it to 10 minutes. All right. So here in the euro, we're looking for a potential bounce off the bottom of the trend line here. All right. We won't take the sell because the day chart trend line is too close. That's a bounce point. And that's a bounce point. If we get the bounce, we're going to go up to the day chart top. You see, they didn't take it out over here. They did not take it out. So we're looking to go up to the day chart top.
ユーロドルです。今これ240分チャートなんですけども、ボトム下に触って跳ね返ったらこのトップを目指していきたいよねっていうことを言ってます。
Alright, it's a two-part trade from here. Alright, first part is back to the top right here, and then the second trade is up here. Okay, that's what we call a snowman. We love snowman. Gives us the opportunity to press our winners. Okay, Larry, send me an email at info@proactraders.com. Well, the link's going up. You just go to, in fact, you don't even have to do that.
ではここにスノーマン、雪だるまが見えていて、跳ね返ったら1つ目、2つ目というふうに取っていきましょうと。
The link will go up today. Go to that page. It'll go up probably within a half an hour after I close the room here. Okay, so trade 1's there, trade 2's there. All right. British pound. All right, same thing. We're looking for a possible bounce point, but we could get a breakout here. All right. If we get a breakout, we can see that we would be looking to come down to this bottom right in here. All right. If we get the bounce, we're going up to here. All right. So which one do we want? We want the bounce. What does the market tell us? We got a 1.
ポンドドルですね。ポンドドルは下にブレイクしてきたらブレイクフック&ゴーでここのサポートまでそのまま跳ね返ってきたら、上のこのターゲットまで取っていきたいねと。
2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So the fifth wave should end up in this area right up in here. So we want the bounce, but we may not get it. It's coming down pretty dang hard here. So if they start selling, if they start buying dollars, keep buying dollars, then the pound's going to continue to go to the downside. All right, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is it's an iffy trade. It's there, folks, but it's an iffy trade. Mostly because it's a loonie. If it wasn't a loonie, it might not be so bad. All right, but you know, if we can break the bottom here at 101. We're going down to 89. That's just not very many pips. All right, you got a 1,000 parity line in between here. All right, so you got a very small area, and you got a 1,000 parity that they'll probably stop at. So I think you should just walk away from the CAD.
ドルカナダです。ドルカナダは次ここのターゲットですけど、1.0000 っていうところがあって、すごく大きな節目なので、まあやらない方がいいよねと。
Even though we can identify the space, it's fraught with risk.So don't take it. We could also get a head and shoulders here. Can everybody see this? This could be a head and shoulders.
ヘッド&ショルダーも見えている感じなので、まあここブレイクしてきたら買いでいきたいよねと。
Okay, so that's the neckline, and we have a break back up to the upside. Okay, Swissy. Swissy, we're anticipating a breakout, but it has not happened yet. Once it breaks out, I'll have to redo this chart. So, but once it breaks out, if it does, you can see you can certainly get up to the double top up here. All right.So if it breaks out, I'll have to redo all the lines in this chart. Right?
ドルフランですけど、上に抜けてきそうですよね。抜けてきたらここのスペース取っていきたいんですけど、まあそうなった場合はチャンネルラインとか、引き直す必要がありますと。
So we'll see what happens. Wait for the break, hook and go. There's a day chart trend right here. So just because we're out of this 240 doesn't mean we're out of anything. So we're not going to trade it till we're above 94.32.So you can't trade the buy until you're above 94.32 and you're looking to go up to 9,500. Right? So 170 pips there. All right, that'll take you 2 days, so you don't expect it to go that far the first day. Dollar yen, all right, keeping its head up right here. It's called a rectangle, so we got a pole working. The pole should end up at the day chart top right here. So that's our trade right there. 2 opportunities, either a break, hook and go, or we get a pullback down into here, square this candle up, and we'll be looking for that.
ドル円ですね。ドル円はブレイクフック&ゴーでデイチャートのトップターゲットまで行きたい、もしくはスクエアピキャンドルまでリトレースしてきてから買っていきたい、どちらにせよ買いでいきたいよねって言ってますね。
Alright. So I'm going to move this up to here. We're looking for a pullback around 99, and then we would take it up to 99.97. You get a break, hook, and go here. You're going to have to move your stop quickly to the 99.50, and then 47 pips above that. So Aussie dollar, and let's go to the 240. You can see that we're we've come down again one more time. This was a good trade. How many made this trade? All right. How many made the Aussie trade? So it was the trade we talked about yesterday.
オージードルいいトレードでしたよね。昨日話したトレードです。で、どれぐらいの人をトレードしましたかって今聞いてですね。
Come on now, I know a bunch of you made it. It was part of the session recap yesterday. Everybody had 50 Hans, nice job. Remember we said don't trade it here. Wait till it comes up to square us up and trade it back to the downside. So there were 50, 40, 50, okay, 40 and 50. Anybody else? I need numbers so I can remember. We take our traders' numbers, not my numbers. Our traders' numbers are what we put on our record. 40 pips, 40 pips. Looks like it's 40 pips. Everybody agree with 40 pips on that? 40 pips makes sense? I think that's good. I don't want to take 60 if most people didn't get 60. I want to take 40 if most people got 40. So, alright. So, what are we looking for now? Psyched you out, you missed it. Alright. So, we're looking now for it to it's going to probably work its way back up here and eventually get a breakout. Because they don't have enough sellers. As you can see now, there's no sellers. That's where the target is. There's no room to there. So, they're going to work their way back up again. And this time, maybe up in this area here, we'll get to sell. Alright. So we'll still look for it at the same spot right over here, but and then if it gets up in here and then breaks here, you can double your position. All right.
まあ跳ね返ってきて、デイチャートのこのサポートまで来て跳ね返ってきたら売っていきたいよねと。
Sorry, Larry. No. Yeah, we'd like to see this thing build a bull flag. It is in a wedge, but it's certainly not a good wedge. See, that's really not very much. So pull back up here, and really the break here and hook and go, and we're coming down here. We have confluence of the 618 fib on the S5. So I would target the S5, move my stop at the 144. Right. Here again, we're looking to see if we get this breakout to the top. We're looking for a move up to the double top up here at 131.15. We're going to have to take the 130.08 out here. We're going to take, actually, this is not really safe until 130.50, alright? Because right in here, anything you make in here is going to slam right into these bottoms. This is a hard trade right here because as soon as you break the 130.50, you're going to slam into this top. And as soon as you do that, you're going to slam into the R4 and there. So it's really not a good trade even though it's 90 pips there, alright? It's not a good trade, 90 pips. But it's going to be hard to get in this. Now, the only way you could take this is if it pops up here, takes the 130 out and pulls back. Now you can enter a trade there for there. Pops up there and pulls back, and then you can enter a trade there. Alright, so if he does that, it should be fine. Alright, so you're going to have to deal. It's going to depend on the real estate of the day. Alright, just taking the trades because the barriers are broken is not going to be an easy thing. You're going to have to get barriers broken and pullbacks to take it.
まあユーロやプルバックしてから買っていきたいねということですね。で続いてポンド円です。
Pound yen, we're looking for it to make a move to the upside, and they're having trouble making this. So then they're having trouble with the dollar yen also. You can see our opportunity is right up here. Right? So my opinion is you should wait for the opportunity up there.
ポンド円のオポチュニティ、いい選択肢としてはこの部分ですよね。この部分取っていきたいよねっていうことです。156円とかその辺までですよね。なので、この、HSI 1、2、3、4、5HSI の R5 ですよね。これ抜けてきたら買っていきたいよねっていうことですね。
Alright, don't trade it there. Unless you get a pullback to here. Now, if you get a pullback to here, then you want to add that to the mix.
もしここまでプルバックしてきたら1つ目、2つ目っていう風に買っていきたいよね。プルバックしてこなくて高値抜けていったらこの2つ目取っていきたいよねと。でも円絡み昨日の夜中にすごい上がってますよね。ちょっと見てもらいたいんですけど。まあこれウェブセミナーでもやりました。これポンド円です。今見てるのはちょっとちっちゃくして、ウェブセミナーの画面に合わせたい。ウェブセミナーじゃなくてリーキャップ録画の画面に合わせたいんですけど、まあ昨日からの、動きでまあもうスコットに言った通り、そして僕らも、ロンドンセッション、そしてササッチのニューヨークセッション僕ちょっと見れなかったんですけど、でも多分言ってたんじゃないかなと思います。後でちょっと録画見ておきたいんですけど、まあもうスコットに言った通りですよね。こう超えてきてこのスペース取ろうねって言って上がってきてますよね。で156円50銭とかその辺を目指していきますよねきっと。でユーロ円とかドル円も一緒でこれドル円なんですけど、これは僕のチャートですね。出先のチャートなんですけど、 まあ下から HSI 引いて、1、2、3、4、4抜けて高値超えてったので5で止まったわけですよね。なので今次は103円っていうところを目指していると思います。その上は106円。で、結構デイチャートとか見ると、もうすごいずっとこれ力貯めてましたよね。なのでこのままボンっていきなり106円とかあり得ると思います。まあそんな感じですかね。ユーロ円も同じですよね。もう全部、まあセッション2キャップのがもう終わっちゃってるんですけど、まあスコットからそういうメールとか来てて、セッション2キャップの通りになったでしょって、これ取れてた人多いよね、万歳みたいなメール来てたんですけど、まあ、このユーロ円も僕のロンドンセッションでやりましたよね。上がってきて下がって、ですぐにこう上がってきて下がったのが、高値がドンって切り上げたらもうそのままですけど、こう下がってきてるので調整ですよね。つまりこのトレンドラインをブレイクしたら買っていけるわけですよね。で、買ったら次 R4、131円ってところが見えてたわけです。次132円ですね、75銭。っていう感じですね。それでは続きを見てみましょう。
So we'll trade it on the pullback and we'll trade it on the breakout above. So let's put the breakout above here and we'll put the pullback right there. Alright. So another thing is the structure of the market says we need an A, B, C retracement. What do we had? An A, B, have we had the C? No. So we could go all the way down here with a C. See? A, B, C retracement, right? A, B, C retracement. So that's what you want to do. Watch for the C retracement. If you get it all the way down here, then it's even bigger up to the upside. All right? So you got three opportunities here. Be careful. The structure says we need to come down further. So don't go looking for a trade. Go looking for the structure. New Zealand. All right? We're not sure yet whether it's a channel or a bull flag. All right? If it's a channel, we're looking to come down through here like this, and when we break out here, there is a possibility of a small trade here. It's only 13 pips. All right? So, you know, I don't think you really want to even take it unless you're a more advanced trader.
キウイドルですね。キウイドルは今チャンネルなのか、これ60分ですけど、チャンネルなのか、ブルーフラッグなのかまだちょっと分かりませんと。で、チャンネルで下がってきて、このサポートブレイクしたら、その次の HSI ですけど、これ13ピップしかないので、ちょっとやめといた方がいいですよねと。
Because you've got to get your stop moved by that bottom right there. But a break hook and go with this, it gives you a nice little trade down here.
でもその HSI をブレイクしてフックしてゴーってなったらナイスリトルトレード、まあいいトレードできますよねと。50ピップですね。
Breaking the 83.96 going down to 83.50, so it's 46 pips there.
83.96、8396割ってきたら8350まで、取っていきたいよねと。
They're available for those of you who get it. Don't forget that later on today we will have a announcement on New Zealand, as you can see right here. No, it's on the Aussie. I'm sorry, I thought it was an announcement. There's an announcement on the Aussie, and there's also one on the JPY. All right. So both of those are probably both the yens and the Aussies are probably waiting for that to happen. Tomorrow's all.
そしてニュースがありましたよねと。で、まあ日本、ジャパンとオージーですよね。まあこれを待ってその動くんじゃないかなということで、まあその通りになってますよね。
All-day G7 meeting so that could slow the market down and be flat in the CAD, any CAD cross at 7:30 in the morning. All right, Aussie yen, nothing to do till we get some direction here. We're certainly just flopping around inside a wedge, just stay out of that. And this may move after the announcement. That's why they're stuck right now. They're waiting for the announcement.
オージー円は今ウェッジの中にあってもどっちかわからないので、まあやるのやめましょう。で、なのでこれは今アナウンスメント、ニュースを待って動くのを待っていますと。
And once the announcement gets out of the way, maybe we'll break to the north, maybe we'll break to the downside because it's an Aussie yen. Both of those have announcements. Aussie has an announcement and the yen has an announcement. So does that make sense why they're just sitting here going doing nothing when you have an announcement on both?
まあオージーと日本と両方ニュースがあるので、まあどっちかわからないですよねと。で、なので今ずっと今日はこれ240分チャートですけど、ずっとここに座ったまんま動いてないですよねと。
Both of those? Of course. That's why we're stuck in a wedge. Once the announcement comes out, that'll either drive it down or it'll drive it up. So wait until that happens. All right, Euro pound. All right, we're waiting to see if we get a bounce out of here. We want the Euro pound bounce out of here. Now, be very careful of this trade because it moves slow. All right. So when it moves slow, and it's Thursday, it's now going to be Friday tonight, and in the yen world. This trade may happen or it may not. If it does happen, although we would normally be targeting all the way up to here, right here with a two-part trade, this is the Euro pound, move your stop to this double top right here. Move it tight if you catch that trade. All right.
まあ、ユーロポンドなんですけど、まあ、あんまり動かないですよ、もう金曜日ですからねと。まあ、行くとしてここまでっていう感じですよねと。
Euro Aussie, we're waiting to see if we get a breakout of the rising wedge to the downside. If you come down and break out of the rising wedge, hit the day chart trend and bounce. If it does that, there's your trade. If it breaks, hooks, and goes, you're coming down to the double bottom down here. So both of those are opportunities here. Don't take the sell until you break the 2800. All right, 2800 line here. Take the buy above 2860. All right.
ユーロカナダ、ユーロオージーですね。まあ、ブレイク間の5もしくは跳ね返りで売り買いしていきたい。売る場合は2800以下、買う場合は2860以上で買っていきたいねと。
Assuming it does either one of those. All right, target to the top is 29.89. Target at the bottom is 27.13. Euro CAD. All right. We were in this trade earlier, got out for break even, and right now that's proven to be a good situation, but our trade is still available if it happens later. We're working a channel right now. We've come back up to the top. All right. Some of you may have stayed in at 63. You're still fine, and we're looking for that trade right there, down to there.
まあ今日、これユーロカナダですけども、まあ、今日トレードしましたよね。ブレイクイーブン、プラマイゼロで終わりましたよね。でもまだこのトレードスティールアベイラブルまだありますよと。でチャンネルとこのサポートに戻ってきているので、また売ってもいいですよねと。でこれ抜けてきたらその下ですよねと。
So there's two opportunities. If we get a turn here below 31.43, we're looking to go down to 3100. If we break 3100, we're going to 30.42. All right, so that's over 100 pips there, folks. Two-part trade, 1 and 2. All right. CAD yen. CAD yen continue to move up the hill. We did get a pullback here. Wow, how did we miss this thing? It didn't matter. We still didn't get any momentum in it. That's how it is. We didn't get any momentum. All right, so they had to come back down and square this up, which they did right there. All right, so they squared that up. We're now in position to go to the upside. All right, so where are we going? So look at the 240, and what does it tell us? Oof, man, this is tough. There's a top here. All right, a little dicey here, folks. We have taken this top out and this top, so that's a good sign we're going up. So any hook to the downside, and we would be looking for it to go up to here. All right. Now,
カナダ円ですね。カナダ円はもうトップ取ってきてるので、次ここなんですけど、なかなかタフって言ってますから、結構壁が多いですよねと。
Remember, they already put money in here, so the 55 pip limit is where they will take half of the position off of you. You should get a pullback at the 55 pip limit. That's at 99.16. Should pull back maybe to 99 and then go again.
でも白丸出てて、もうリミット55があって、まあ、リミット55ビップで銀行員は半分陸用してきますから、一回プルバックがあってもおかしくないですと。それでその後また上がってくる可能性がありますと。
So I would wait for it to take that out and pull back before I took the trade. And then I would take it about 99 right there. Now, if it comes down and squares this thing up, however, that changes everything. All right? So it should square up. All right? They may decide to square this up and bounce it here. All right? Why? Because professional buyers won't buy at the top. Professional buyers will buy at the bottom.
まあ一回下がってきてスクエアップしてきてから上がるでしょうねみたいなことを言ってますね。なぜならここでプロフェッショナルトレーダーは高いところでは買わないよねと。で一回プルバックしてきてからだよねと。
All right, so those are the two opportunities there. New Zealand yen in the channel. We're working. We finally got some momentum trying to show up, but it's just not going anywhere at all. So it's probably going to go sideways here today for a while. All right, so it's got a yen in it, and because of the yen, there's an announcement later. So watch it go sideways over here. When it gets over here, watch for the trade up to there. All right. So with the yen happening a little later today, everybody's going to go to sleep on all the yen. All right, and then maybe it'll wake up in the Asian session.
まあ同じくですね。9円も同じくこう横ばいになってて、でもうすべての円絡みの通貨が寝てますと。では朝になったら起きるでしょうねっていうことで、まあっていう感じですね。
And then maybe it'll wake up in the Asian session. There's a lot of opportunity tonight after that. Yeah, I'll send it out, Diane, and it'll be on the website also. All right. So, pound New Zealand, right now we're looking for it to continue to the upside, and take a look at the structure here, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to finish the ABC. All right, so we got an ABC. So as soon as we finish the C off, so it's probably down in this area here. Then we'll have this trade back up to here, and then the overall target is up here in this area, right up here. All right. So if you get a pullback, finish the ABC. We'll be interested in the bounce at 82.97. Call it 8,300. At 8,300, we're interested in that. Above 83.68, you want to double your position. And you want to go double your position again above 84.32 up to 85.44. Although the overall target is here, that will eat up its ATR for the day.
ポンド9ですね。下がってきたら上がっていく。下がってきて上がっていくところを取りたいねと。
See you, Elvis. Thanks as always, Elvis. Silver, not a lot happening. Just kind of going sideways here, so we'll sit on it. Let's see what they're doing with the dollar right now. A little selling, but we got a white dot on the bottom. We may get a continued move. Oh, okay. Thank you, Elvis. So we may get a continued move there. All right. Pound cheap. We've had a little breakout to the upside. We're looking for that. They're probably going to need to square this up. So when it comes back down here to 45.70, we'll be interested. All right. Where's it going? Let's take a look. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in the fifth wave to the upside. So this is all possible right here.
ポンドフランですね。ポンドフランは1、2、3、4、5で、ここを今狙ってますよねと。
Right up here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Let me take it to a 60 where I can see a little bit. I got a lot of lines on here, folks. A lot of lines. So, a little danger of a head and shoulders here. Let's make sure this takes the head and shoulders out. As you can see right there, if it takes the head and shoulders out, we'll need to be above here. So above 46.16. We've already taken that target out, so we're looking to target the R5. All right. So above 46.16, we'll be looking to trade up to 46.53, and that may go all the way up to the R5 here. So, possibility. Pound cheap. All right, we're working a channel, and a trend is your friend till it bends. That's what it's doing. It's bending. You see it? Trend is your friend till it bends. So we could be getting in position to do the down move. All right, but if that were going to happen, we would most likely put a head and shoulders in here, and then it would go a break of the neckline, and the trend line would prove it. And if that happens, you're looking for this trade down the bottom here. If it keeps its head up and continues on up, we're going to go up here to the 1.5400 right there. So that would be the good trade right there. So let me pull this down here.
ポンド時です。下がるでしょうねみたいなことを言ってて、下がってきたらここを取ろうねって言ってますね。
We get a breakout to the downside and take the support out. We'll be looking at right in here for the sell. Somewhere around 51.30. All right, moving your stop by 51 and holding on to, wow, this could go all the way down to 4,900. So there you go. All right, folks, that's what I see. I will check with all of you later. Have a great day. Be careful. Visit Steve tonight in the Asian session. I'll see all of you tomorrow. And mentorship, sign up for mentorship for those of you who want to. And we're not selling this, by the way. We're not selling it. It's got to be right for you. So don't think it was the sale type. We open it very often, but when we do, you only a limited time to get in, because then we spend our time with our mentor traders, and we're trying to make them better. All right? So I will see all of you later.
はい、というわけで今日のセッションリキャップここまでです。動きましたよね。本当にすごく動いたんですけど、そんな焦らず、またスキルアップキャンドルいっぱいあるので、戻ってきて買うっていうのでいいと思います。これはニュースのファンダメンタル的な感じなんで、でもずっと力を貯めてましたよねっていう感じで、また、来週も同じようにやっていけたらなと思います。それでは今週もどうもありがとうございました。また来週ですね。はい。それではどうもありがとうございました。失礼します。